Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'll be talking about the Dominique Cosmetics eyeshadow palettes. You guys, let's just dive right in because literally right in front of me, I have all the Dominique Cosmetics eyeshadow palettes, and I figured while we're home, social distancing, quarantined, staying at home, I want to talk about why I am always buying and gravitating towards the Dominique Cosmetics line. Because, well, too long, didn't read, it's just that good. Now, keep watching if you want to know the nitty-gritty details as to why I keep buying it. Let's first start off with their first palette launch, and that is the Dominique Cosmetics Latte palette, alright? This is what it looks like, you guys. And yes, if you look at it, it doesn't look brand new, obviously, because I've been using it. When you first get it, it is a nice, crisp white palette. It looks gorgeous. As a matter of fact, I might even put a picture up to show you guys what it really looks like, because this right here is not doing it justice. I mean, if I got like a little wipe and put a little bit of water and like cleaned it off, makeup wipe, whatever, it would just be nice and clean, but I don't really care because it's just me using it. So that's what it looks like on the cover. And packaging, I want to say all her packaging is cute, adorable, and in my opinion, very well thought out. This is the Latte palette, the first launch. And alright, so before I start talking and, blabbing, jibber jabbering, I want you guys to know that everything I say in this video is my own opinion, and so you don't have to agree with me, or maybe you can agree with me if you want to. That's up to you. But remember, everything I say is my own opinion. So there's that. All right, moving on. I feel like when a new product is launched, especially from a newer brand, at that time it was newer, this was her first product that she launched out, her first eyeshadow palette that she launched out. That's very important. You want that to be like the best palette you can ever make, because that's gonna make you or break you. Of course, if it breaks you, you can always like build yourself back up if you can. But I feel like your first launch, you want to do your best, put your best foot forward, get that A plus. You want that. You want to make it perfect beyond perfect. That's just how I feel about it. And Kristen Dominique did all those. She checked off all those boxes. So I got this. Of course, I was a little bit skeptical. I'm not gonna lie. All right. Not skeptical, more like a little bit worried that I might not like it. Granted, these palettes, they're not like drugstore cheap, but they're not like filthy expensive either. So they're like a happy medium, if you ask me. So I got this palette, and the moment I open this and show you guys, you're gonna know that I love this palette. All right, let me show you. Opening it up, there you go. Do you see almost every single shadow in this palette? I have hit pan because I've used it over and over and over. You guys, the shades in these palette are nice and creamy. They're buttery. The pigmentation is beautiful. Now, I know some palettes out there, the moment you put your brush in it and you put it on your eyes, the pigment is like, bam, in your face. But I feel like for her shadows, it's a nice, beautiful, buildable pigment where you can keep your eyeshadow look nice and light. And if you want to make it heavier, you can build it up. You get that like range of option, which I like that, you guys. I do definitely like that. On top of that, her shimmer shades, beautiful. These 3 shimmer shades, they are to die for, all right? Let me just also add, do you guys notice how big her pan size are? Let me get a face brush. This is a face brush I use on my face. Look how they fit. Literally. It's like a nice big pan size. And speaking of like face brushes and like face pan size, these shadows, she created it for like a multi-purpose use, which is another great thing about her palettes, all right? These shadows are multi-purpose, as in you can use the shimmers to highlight your face with, maybe even highlight the tip of your nose. You can even use this shade right here, Vanilla Cream, to really, possibly highlight certain parts of your face, to set your concealer, your makeup. This is a multi-use palette, and I noticed throughout her entire eyeshadow line, she also done the same thing, creating each palette more than just an eyeshadow palette, but to be a multi-use palette, which is something I love and adore. Alright, so that was her first palette launch. Now, the first palette I wanted to talk about first because, well, that's her first palette. Everything else I'll just talk about in no particular order, so let's go to the next one. So the next palette I want to talk about is the Dominique Cosmetics Lemonade palette, and that is what it looks like. You guys, this is such a perfect, cute little palette. Well, it's not really little, but it's a cute palette for the spring, for the summer. Let me just show you guys what the shade color looks like. That is what it looks like, and I feel like these colors are just screaming like flowers, spring, happiness, summertime. Do you guys feel that vibe too, right? And I feel like because it is spring and summer is right around the corner, perfect palette. I'm glad I got it out, and I will be diving into this more often, probably even doing a makeup look with it. So definitely subscribe and click that bell so you don't miss out on any of my videos. Let's move on to the next palette. The next palette, you guys, is the Dominique Cosmetics Rustic Glam, and this is that baby right here. Again, packaging, you guys, super, super fun and adorable. I really like this packaging. And when you open it up, this time, the way she created this palette pan design, a little bit different, but I like it. It's still a nice large pan size and definitely a multi-use palette. Now, if you look at it, it has more fun or risky colors, like right here, that risky color, but at the same time she kept it safe for us, like safe zone people, safe zone ladies and gentlemen, where you want to just play with those safe colors right here. So she's keeping it safe but letting you dabble into different colors at the same time so you don't feel too overwhelmed. I've noticed she's done that with a lot of her palettes. She keeps it safe but still helps us dabble into the other colors, and that I can really appreciate. The next palette I have here is the Dominique Cosmetics Celestial Storm. Now you guys, look. Again, packaging, you guys. Packaging is stunning. Do you not agree with me? And I love the little details. You guys, if you look at the letters right here, the word storm, look at it carefully. It has like that little glitch effect. Little details that make everything look so much better, and just it shows that she's definitely put her heart and soul into all her work. Appreciate it. Personally, I do really appreciate that. So let's go ahead and open this up. Again, this is not the round palette, or not round, but not the round eyeshadow pan, but the more like squarish looking ones. Again, they are nice size, big pan size. And again, take a look. On this end, I feel like these are more of the safer zone colors. And then we dive into a more colorful celestial storm color right there. You guys, these are all super beautiful eyeshadow palettes, and just the colors are they're stunning. Now, you have to remember, some of these are, I believe, what they call toppers. Watch her video and she talks about it more and explains how to use it, but I'm just talking about why I like it. They are just gorgeous, beautiful eyeshadow palettes, eyeshadow colors, and I mean, just look at it, you guys. Do you not think this palette is stunning? Because it is. Because it definitely is, you guys. Alright, so next eyeshadow palette. Let's keep moving on. The next one, I would have to say, besides their very first palette that she launched, this is probably my other favorite one. I do love every single one of her palettes, which is why I keep getting it. I'm always excited to see what other products she's gonna launch. She's already got me hooked ever since I got her first palette, and I'm like, she knows what she's doing, and literally I am more than happy to support her brand, and just I enjoy using her makeup. All right, that's just the bottom line is I enjoy using her makeup, okay? So the next palette I want to talk about, it is the Dominique Cosmetics Berries and Cream palette. That is what it looks like. A nice, beautiful packaging. That gradient effect that it gives. The letters are nice and embossed. It's sticking out. It is beautiful. And I don't think I've shown you guys the back of her packaging. For the most part, they are pretty much all the same. But that's what it looks like on this one. Alright? Just in case you were curious. And I think I forgot to mention, every single one of her palettes come with a nice, large, hefty mirror. So if you're worried about not having a mirror in your makeup case, worry no more, because Dominique Cosmetics got you covered, alright? I feel like I'm like a spokesperson for Dominique Cosmetics, but I really do love their brand. Okay, so here's the palette, the front cover. Let's go ahead and open it up. Alright, so here is what it looks like. Another squarish eyeshadow palette. And I feel like these colors are generally all a very safe color. Yes, the theme is very berry, but at the same time, it's not like a scary color. It has a nice warm color berryness to it, where at least with my skin tone and maybe even all the other skin tones out there, you are able to create looks and still play it safe. And by that, I mean you can create looks with this palette and still go in for a job interview and still go to church, go to school. You know what I mean? It's like a nice, safe, but yet it's kind of pushing you to be a little bit more adventurous. That's what I like, you guys. And also this shade right here, that is called Warm Pie. And Warm Pie, you guys, is what they call a sequin shadow. I feel like, you know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of, what do you call it? The Tati Beauty palette, when she came out with her first and only so far eyeshadow palette. She came out with like a palette where a row of shadows in that palette are called sequin. Basically, it's a matte eyeshadow with a tiny, tiny, very microscopic glitter-like reflex in it, alright? And the moment I saw Tati Beauty palette talk about that sequin eyeshadow, I'm like, that Dominique Cosmetics has already done that. That's what it is right here, you guys. A nice matte, but shift your eyes a little bit and you can see that little hint of glitter. It's very elegant and very subtle. I love that. The next palette she has is the Dominique Cosmetics Latte 2 palette, you guys. Here is the Dominique Cosmetics Latte 2 palette. And again, you guys, I have to mention it each and every time. Packaging. Look at this packaging. I mean, who would have thought to create a packaging where it looks like, you know, first of all, she's known for having her morning coffee every morning. So it's like she just accidentally and carefully spilled her coffee on the palette and it created this beautiful design. It's unique, it's different, I love it. Even like the spillage, whatever you want to call it, all right? These spill marks are, you know, embossed and you can feel the spillness on the packaging. I'm probably not making sense, but trust me, it's adorable. I love this. And let's go ahead and open it up. All right, now she's gone back to the circle eyeshadow pan. So here it is. Personally, I mean, I don't mind the square shaped pan, but if I had to pick one, again, I don't mind the square ones. Okay, so don't mind those. But if I could pick one, then I like these circle ones better. That's just my own opinion, all right? Of course, again, I do like the square ones and I like the circle ones, but I like the circle ones just a wee little bit more. You get what I'm saying? For this palette, you guys, it's something you can definitely use every day. And again, letting us play with a little bit of color. Playing it safe here, but a little bit of color right here. That's what I like about these palettes, you guys. And 3 beautiful shimmer shades. They are stunning, gorgeous, especially this one right here. This one, she calls it Frappe or Frappe, however you pronounce it. That's what it is right here. And that is perfect for highlighting your cheekbones, you know, giving your little nose a little bit of a highlight, maybe even on top of your cupid bow is a perfect highlighter shade. Even these other shades right here can be perfect for highlighting depending on your skin tone. And oh, this one right here, that frothy, all right, that color right there, that shadow right there, perfect for brightening your under eyes, you guys. What I do is, let me just show you. So what I do is I get the little sponge like this. So this one is the little mini Tati Beauty, and I'll dip right into that shadow and just kind of pat it right under my eyes, and it really gives you that brightening effect. And like I said earlier in the video, if you were paying attention, her shadows, her eyeshadow palette are multi-use palette. Not only are they for your eyes, but you can make a nice, winged eyeliner using one of her darker brown shades or any other color you want. You can, like I said, brighten up your under eye. You can highlight your face. I mean, these are multi-use palette. Even this right here, the strawberry milk, perfect for your cheeks, blush. You guys, you can create almost a full look using her eyeshadow palette. That is what makes it a great palette. And plus, the formula is beautiful. I really do love her palettes, you guys. Last but not least, her little itty bitty mini sweater weather Dominique Cosmetics palette. Look how adorable that is. And if you can just feel and reach into the camera what this packaging feels like, you can feel the sweater. You feel the sweater on the packaging. That is just, you guys, you guys, seriously love that. Now, when you open it up, yes, it's a mini palette. Look, mini, I mean, in comparison, mini palette, but still super adorable. When you open it up, you still get a nice mirror. And even though the mirror is tiny, if you think about it, you can still hold it up to your face and see more than just your eyes. You see both your eyes. I see my eyebrows. I even see like my nose. You see enough, all right? And you get, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 beautiful colors right there. If you notice, I feel like this one, and that one are safe colors, and possibly even that one. And these two are more of the fun, edgy colors. And that means you can take this palette and still create fun looks, at the same time create safe looks, create those everyday makeup wear looks. You get what I'm saying? So that is it. Oh, one more thing, you guys. I didn't mention it in any of the shadows I was talking about. Let me just grab one of them. So here's the latest one I talked about. Every single one of our palettes, if you notice, they fold back. I know it's not that big of a deal, but some palettes, when you open it up, it doesn't fold back after you open it up right here. But all her palettes, they fold back. I personally really do love it when palettes can fold back. Look at this right here, you guys. Fold back. And the reason why I like that is because I like to fold back my palette and then place it down on my makeup vanity and then use it that way. I mean, you can still use it even though it's not fold back, but that's just little things, little details, little minor details I like. And you guys, that is pretty much it. If you like this video, then go ahead and click the like button down below, give it a big thumbs up. And of course, if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. Do so by clicking that subscribe button down below and click on that notification bell. That way you are notified when I upload. I've been uploading a lot more, you guys, because, well, 1, social distancing, and 2, quarantined, right? So what else are we gonna do besides thank goodness for the internet and YouTube? All right, so subscribe, hit that bell, and if you haven't already been following me on my social media, you can do so by typing in @guacamole21, or links to all my socials are provided down below for you guys, okay? So there you go. That is it. I hope you like this video talking about the Dominique Cosmetic line, and I know they're going to launch a new makeup that's coming out. She did a sneak peek in one of her videos. Go to her channel and one of her videos have it, and that little sneak peek, whoo, girl, I am excited. Definitely gonna get my hands on those. But that's it, you guys. If you want me to talk about more of her line, I do have her Prisma Glow palette and a couple of her lippies, so let me know down below if you want me to talk about those stuff. Otherwise, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, a wonderful night, wherever you are. I will talk to you next time. Bye!
It's been a day, stressing out like crazy. Just wanna be lazy with my girls. It's been a day, we gonna get wavy. Layer on some diamonds.